to the LFM GT3 Sprint Cup at Silverstone. I'm absolutely buzzing to bring you today's action. Rafael Gruber sits on pole with Steve Day alongside him, but my eyes are on row 7, where we've got the juiciest rivalry brewing. Laurent Strubant's last race's winner starts P14, while Daniel Bourne, who I hear defaced Strubant's face on a fan poster with "I'm better than this guy," starts P15. The tension is thicker than my Aunt Mabel's gravy. These two have history, folks, and today we're going to see it explode on track. Mark my words. And we're off! The field streams toward turn 1 like angry hornets. Gruber gets a magnificent launch while Nielsen squeezes Day into cops. Down the field, I can see Strubant's already hunting for Bourne. The crowd's on their feet. These cars look glorious in the afternoon sun. Oh my goodness! The poster defacer has been defaced himself! Strubant's immediately overtakes Bourne for P14. His team radio: "Tell Bourne I just signed his career with my rear wing." Savage! Bourne's fuming in that cockpit. I can feel it. Oh, look at this! The feisty Tamia Zimmerman has muscled past Jan Zerman for P10. She's threading that car through corners like a seamstress with a golden needle. Meanwhile, the paddock is buzzing with rumors that Bourne brought photocopies of his Strubant's defacement to hand out to fans. The HTR team manager is reportedly fuming, demanding race control intervention. Zimmerman's engineer is reminding him to focus on his own race. Absolutely stonking move by Strubant. He's passed Benjamin Weber now into P13. This man is on a mission today, folks. The HTR garage is erupting. "That's how a champion drives," comes the radio message. Bourne is watching his rival disappear up the road like ice cream melting on a hot summer's day. Speaking of which, we're hearing reports that Bourne actually brought custom ice cream to the paddock yesterday with Strubant's face on the wrappers that melted when opened. The HTR boss has lodged a formal complaint about psychological warfare, while the stewards are having none of it. Weber, meanwhile, seems completely confused by Strubant's aggression there, nearly putting a wheel on the grass. Extraordinary scenes. Radio wars erupting as Strubant's and Bourne exchange verbal missiles. "Tell that poster vandalizing hack to watch the next race from his couch," screams Strubant's. Bourne fires back. "At least fans want my autograph on their posters." Their team managers are now involved, with HTR boss threatening to file a sporting code violation. Reports from the paddock suggest Bourne's crew secretly placed Strubant's face on the urinal targets in the restrooms. The crowd's divided, waving team flags and homemade posters. Absolute pandemonium as this rivalry explodes. Welcome back to Silverstone, where the drama continues to unfold like an origami masterpiece. Gruber maintains his lead, but the real story is this Strubant's Bourne feud that's setting the paddock ablaze. Fans are taking sides, wearing hastily made Team Laurent and Team Daniel t-shirts. Reports say Bourne's girlfriend tweeted that Strubant's drives like my grandmother after hip surgery. Scandalous! Bourne strikes back. He's muscled past Weber for P14. A desperate lunge into Stowe that somehow worked. His radio crackles. One step closer to that HTR fraud. Weber nearly lost it responding to that aggression. Bourne's mechanic is pumping his fist trackside while Strubant's engineer is frantically sharing the news. The vendetta continues. As we analyze this race situation, it's clear the Strubant's Bourne rivalry is affecting everyone's strategy. Gruber leads comfortably up front, but all eyes are on this midfield battle royale. Strubant's has stretched a gap to Bourne, who's driving like a man possessed. Team radios reveal other drivers complaining about their aggression. "They're racing like it's personal," shouts Zimmerman. Paddock sources confirm Bourne's crew left a cardboard cutout of Strubant's in the HTR garage with questionable modifications. The stewards are now monitoring both drivers for potential penalties. Spectacular tension. We're back at Silverstone, where the temperature is rising faster than my excitement levels, and that's saying something! The Gruber-Day-Nielsen trio continues to dominate up front. Spectacle that is Silverstone today! The racing action has been phenomenal, but the Strubant's Bourne rivalry continues to dominate trackside conversation. Security has been doubled near their team hospitality areas after reports of fans starting chants. Bourne's manager was seen gesticulating wildly at race control, while Strubant's crew chief is demanding protection for their driver's car in Parc Fermé. Extraordinary scenes! Looking at our current positions, Gruber continues his masterclass at the front, with Day and Nielsen completing our podium places. Further back, oh my goodness, what's this? Bourne has dropped to P13, while Strubantz is up to P11. The HTR team's strategy clearly paying dividends. Paddock sources report Bourne attempting to lodge a formal complaint about Strubantz's dangerous driving, which was promptly dismissed. Fans have started throwing poster scraps in the air whenever either driver passes. We're riding on board with Strubantz now as he hunts down Zimmerman again. His precision through Maggots and Beckett's is sublime. Meanwhile, Bourne's race engineer reports hearing HTR fans chanting outside their garage. Strubantz's team radio crackles, "Show him what a real driver does!" Disaster for Strubantz. He's stopped from P9. The HTR garage is on their feet in shock. Bourne's fans erupting in cheers. This championship battle takes another dramatic turn. He's moving again! Reportedly requesting race control review the move for track limits. His team manager storming down to stewards with what appears to be printed screenshots. Gamrot looks shell-shocked by the catastrophe for Bourne. He's been punted from behind by Gamrot and stopped on track. The ultimate revenge move. Bourne's team manager is sprinting to race control, face redder than a fire engine. The crowd is going absolutely berserk. Strubantz fans cheering wildly while Bourne supporters demand penalties. Unprecedented drama. Oh, Bourne's moving again, but the damage is done. His chance at a points finish severely compromised. His team radio explodes with expletives that would make a sailor blush. "This is a conspiracy!" he screams as his engineer tries to calm him. Meanwhile, Strubantz somehow heard the news, and his radio caught him laughing uncontrollably. "Tell him I've got a special poster ready for him after the race. Last place finisher." HTR mechanics are barely containing their glee, high-fiving as Bourne limps past their garage. This race situation has evolved into something resembling a Hollywood drama. Gruber continues to lead masterfully while the Bourne-Strubantz saga reaches new heights of intensity. Bourne's car showing heated words in the pit lane, while security attempts to maintain order. Strubantz charges forward, overtakes Figaro for P14, but Figaro's stopped. The HTR garage erupts in celebration. Bourne blasts past Deco. He's desperately trying to salvage something from this disaster of a race. Bourne overtakes Rauiber. He's on a mission now. Bourne continues his charge. He's past Figaro for P17. His team radio crackles. "Channel that anger, Daniel. Hunt him down." Strubantz's engineer is urgently updating him. Bourne's coming back through the field. 4 cars behind you now. Security reports fans in the main grandstand have split into 2 sections with chanting battles breaking out. The race director has issued a final warning to both teams about pit lane conduct. Figaro looks bewildered, caught in this intense rivalry crossfire. Breathtaking drama. We're heading into the final stages of this absolutely explosive race at Silverstone. Gruber looks set for victory, but all eyes remain fixed on the Bourne-Strubantz battle. Paddock sources report both drivers have been summoned to the stewards immediately after the race. Security has been doubled around the podium area, anticipating potential confrontation. The atmosphere is electric with anticipation. Disaster strikes again! Strubantz has stopped from P14. His HTR teammates cannot believe what they're seeing. Extraordinary! Gruber takes the win! Sensational performance! Raphael Gruber crosses the line first. A dominant display from the pole sitter. Magnificent driving! Steve Day finishes second. A solid drive. Kim Nielsen completes our podium in third. Outstanding performance! But breaking news from the paddock. Strubantz and Bourne have reportedly confronted each other in pit lane. Security rushing to separate them as Bourne brandishes what appears to be another defaced poster. Strubantz, team manager, physically restraining his driver while Bourne's crew chief is being held back by officials. Fans are pressing against barriers, trying to capture this moment on phones. The stewards look completely overwhelmed as this rivalry reaches its boiling point. Unprecedented scenes. Strubantz limps home in 16th position after that late race stoppage. A disastrous end to his hopes. Bourne crosses the line 17th. The once proud poster defacer now humbled. But wait, breaking news! Both drivers have been suspended for the next race, pending investigation into conduct unbecoming of motorsport. Bourne's parting shot, ripping up a Strubentz poster on live TV while security dragged him away. Strubentz responding by